happening? What's happening? Y'all been waiting on this, and look, y'all been asking me about it, asking me about it, and asking me about it. It's game on. I'm bringing it to you. I'm bringing it to you. Coach Mike Munchak is him. Coach Prime need to hire him today. Hire him right now. Call him. Call him at his home in Colorado and say, bro, come now. Everything he is about Coach Prime love. Everything he about Coach Prime love. And you know how Coach Prime, what it was. This season right here, he threw out that we had either last year, this year, we had 127 years of NFL experience. You want this one. You want, man, look, bring Coach Check out here. Let Coach Check do what he do. Why? Listen, y'all, this man went first round in 82, the 8th pick of the draft. Then on top of that, after he got done being a Pro Bowler for the Houston Oilers, he ended up getting on with them, coaching as an O-line assistant. Then he officially got on as the O-line coach. Then they loved him so much, he was the head coach. He is him, y'all. He is in the Hall of Fame right now for the O-line. Only 64 years old. So, or he'll be 64 this year. If Coach Prime want to hire somebody that we could brag on, you could put your hat on him. Listen, hold on. I had to write a list down for this man. This man is a baller. I wanted to make sure I hit everything about him. I said, God, dog, he like that. Coach Check, you him, bro. You him. All right. He was, like I said, a Pro Bowler 9 straight years. I think it looked like 9 straight years. He coached the O-line with the Oilers / the Titans. Then in 2011 through 2013, he was the head coach for the Titans / Oilers, whichever their name was at that time. He is him, y'all. And then small world now. Let's make it a small world. While he was a head coach in the NFL, Coach Pat Shermer was a head coach around the same time. They would have had 2 years coaching against each other. He coached, Pat Shermer was with the Browns, both head coaches. Then you bring that thing back around. You bring that thing back around for the Broncos. Y'all ain't hear me. For the Broncos, they was there together. They was there together. Pat Sherman was the OC 20 and 21. Coach Check was there 19, 20, and 21. So for 2 years, they coached together. And for 2 years, they coached against each other. So they coached on the same coaching staff. They both in Denver. I'm pretty sure Coach Pat Shermer been talking to him. We don't even know, y'all. We have no idea if the man ain't already slid out to practice. Come on now. You don't think Pat gonna tell him to slide? Hey, come out here and check me out, boy. Come check me out. Come holler at me. Come holler at me in Boulder. Big dog, I got you a seat and everything. So I'm assuming at this point, if you live in Colorado, he was coaching in Denver, probably stay in Denver or the outskirts of Denver. Boulder ain't nothing to him. So I'm figuring they going to slide over there to Boulder. They going to talk. Coach Prime probably already met him and already talked to him. Yo, if Coach Munchak still want to coach, which he's only been out for 22, 23, and 24. So 3 seasons been out. But with all the knowledge this man have, you don't think that coach don't want him on the staff? You get to say, I'm a Hall of Famer, Warren Sapp a Hall of Famer, my O-line coach a Hall of Famer. Boy, they will be doing it in Colorado. It ain't no staff. Now, Bill Belichick can try to compete with Coach Prime because, you know, he know people too. But that's the only one. Coach Bill Belichick, the only one that could kind of or can compete with Coach Prime as all the connections they got. But Coach Munchak is him, y'all. He is him. If I'm Coach Prime and he wants to coach, I am hiring him ASAP. I'm hiring Coach Munchak ASAP, y'all. He's going to get my attention because he's came out of Penn State, dominated his time, came to the NFL, dominated. Then you get to the NFL, dominating. You say, you know what? You know what? I like this. I like this ball. I like studying football like this. I'm really locked into it. You know what? Houston Oilers, I'm going to stay around. I'm going to hang out with y'all. And I'm going I'll be an offensive line assistant. And did that for a number of years. Then they said, nah, you could be the O-line coach now. Then they said, you know what? We going to let Jeff Fisher go. You could be the head coach now. That man is the man in Houston. Well, Houston/Tennessee Titans, Houston/Houston Oilers. He is the man. Now, I don't know how the program broke off. I guess the Titans is the Titans, and then Houston Texans came back to represent the city of Houston. But he is him, y'all. He probably loved in Tennessee and loved in Houston. If Coach Prime bring him on, you got a former head coach and an offensive line Hall of Famer. You can't get no better than that. So right now, if Coach Munchak want to coach, if Coach Munchak want to coach, Munchak, if he wants to coach, I'm getting him. I'm telling him, bro, whatever you need, I got you. He's going to give these young players so much information about that old line. Then he coached at the Steelers. Man, the man got coaching up on his belt, y'all, through and through and through. He is him. If he wants to coach, bruh, just please come back. Please come back. I will want him. I want him now for our. Do you know if our offensive linemen look him up and see his credentials, they gonna be crunk? I got the man coaching me. Then it ain't just a normal guy. You got like a Pat Shermer, because Pat Shermer coached in the NFL as a head coach. Munchak coached in the NFL as a head coach. So now you got him in the NFL as a head coach. So I got a dude that was there, what, maybe 20 years ago as the head coach, and 3 years ago as the O-line coach. You know what it takes for me to get there. You know what it takes for me to be in the league. Oh my goodness, if Coach Prime get him to come. If he wants to come. I know if him and Pat Shermer rock well together, and they were like that, like, hey, bro, he him. Oh, we got something. We gonna brag, y'all. We have Hall of Famers on the O-line and D-line, and a Hall of Famer in the secondary. You can't get no better than that. Only person can do what we doing is Bill Belichick. As in, not doing exactly how we doing, but far as having, I got a Hall of Fame here, Hall of Fame there, Hall of Fame there. He could do that. But y'all, I know y'all was internet hollering names. Give me, what about this person? What about that person? Y'all should have been hollering about Mike. He is him. I want to be like Mike. I want to be like Mike. I want to be like Mike. What offensive lineman don't want to say they and you know how well respected he gonna be when he say, hey, when he get on when the scouts come talk to him about the O-line. It ain't like Coach Prime talking about Jordan Seaton. It ain't like Coach Prime talking about Jordan Seaton. It's gonna be the man, the one and only Hall of Famer, Mike Munchak, talking about it. That's who talking about it. Now, what I have noticed, we could say, well, why he didn't get back into coaching, why Pat Sherman didn't get back into coaching. Maybe they loved the Denver area, like the area. Maybe they loved it. Maybe they said, you know what? I want to stay around this area. I want to live here. I love it. I don't want to go nowhere else. Why no other NFL team called him? Maybe they have. And he just said, nah, man, I'm done, man. I just want to chill with my family and live my life. He could have said that because Pat was chilling. Pat came back. You know Pat on the phone with him, bro. I'm loving this college. I ain't never think I love college like this. And he's and Coach Check, he talking about it's like that. Yeah, man. These young players, they hungry for it. You know how the NFL a business, man. They got their money already. They chilling. These boys hungry for the knowledge. They want all out. They be all ears. All ears. All of it. They what? Coach, how I do it? And they go out and do what you say do. If Coach Check want to coach, y'all, our staff will look unstoppable. If I am a O-line player, I want to play for him. Yeah. You was recently coaching? Like, you ain't been in college and you think you sending me to the league. Like, you know what it take for me to play in the league? Because you was recently there. Like, your eyeballs was on the players helping Pat Sherman. Hey, get that one. Pat, I like this one. I like this one, Pat. Ooh. If Coach Prime do this, y'all, they gonna be mad at us. The media gonna be hot. Who does Prime think he is, getting all these Hall of Famers? He's only able to do that because he played in the NFL. So you can't go wrong with George Hegeman, and you definitely can't go wrong with Coach Check, baby. Yeah, Munchak, yeah. Hey, he him. Hey, I like him so much, I done cut the name short. That Coach Check, baby. Coach Check. Coach, what up, boy? Come teach me. Come teach me how to be a first rounder. Come teach me. You think a man that coached that long, been locked in, and he's faithful to the program. Oh, he faithful to the program. If he would have never got the head coaching job at the Tennessee Titans, he probably will still be there on their O-line coaching. But since he got the job and they let him go, then you know after that you find different jobs. Now he probably got that love for Tennessee though. He probably got that love for Tennessee. So I don't know why the Tennessee college coach the Texans ain't called this man back. They should call him back. He is him, y'all. His resume is, you could basically say perfect. His resume is perfect to me. His coaching as the head man might have didn't go the way he wanted it to go, but his coaching resume, I don't know if it's not one offensive lineman in the country that's coaching offensive line better than his resume. Only thing he missing on his resume is coaching with Coach Prime at some point in his life. That's the only thing he missing. But Pat Shermer, if Mike Munchak is like that and still want to coach, and Coach Pat Shermer loved working with him, then they about to do something. Woo! And if y'all really want to know how this thing normally go down now, if you really watch college ball, if you ever really watch how they do it, boy, listen. If y'all really know how they do it, offensive coordinators and O-line, they rock. They go hand in hand. OC, O-line coach, they like working together. They like working together because they know what they expect from each other. So imagine them 2 years they work together. What if God set that up? They was head coaches around the same exact time, 2 years together, head coaching, both coaches in different locations. Then they was at the same job, same location in Denver, coaching together in Prime Hill. Boy, if God worked that out, and that's how that thing supposed to go, and him work that OC and O-line together, y'all, when the OC and O-line are together, they in sync like that, you want to see an offense take off. That's when the offense take off right there, y'all. So if Coach Check actually want to still coach, because he's going to be 64 this year, already 64, because he's born in 1960. So, yeah, he'll be 64 this year. If he still want to coach, it's going to be on. Coach Prime will have a baller. Coach Prime, do y'all know how they get to call people house now? Yeah, this Coach Prime, man. For your son, we got a Hall of Famer on the line. You O-line or D-line, both lines. We got Hall of Famers on both lines. And the guys coaching our lines on both sides of the ball, all of them went first round. Yeah. All of them went first round. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And my O-line coach was a head coach in the NFL. My offensive coordinator was a head coach in the NFL. And then my OC and O-line coach, they used to coach together on the same squad. Y'all know they go together. So if Coach Prime decides that he tells Coach George Hilo, hey, not Hilo, Coach George Higgman, hey, chill out this go round. Let me make this move. I gotta make this move, big dog. Coach George probably understand, like, yeah, gonna ride out. I get that. Let that ride. I'm younger than him. I got in the lead the year after he finished. He finished in 93 and 94. I was here. So, y'all, my thing is that would be an amazing hire if Coach Munchak still wants to coach. If he still got that hunger in him. If he want to coach these young men and get them to the next level. Because, see, he ain't never coached college. He just went straight on with them Houston Oilers, and he worked with them, and he worked with them, and he worked with them, and he worked with them. Then he became the offensive line coach. Then he worked with them. Then he worked with them. Then he worked with them. Then he became the head coach. So, hey, I'm looking at it like this. To me, he is him. I don't know not one coach that could beat that out. I don't know not one coach that could beat that out. I don't. I don't. Resume-wise, that man's resume got to be in the top 2. And he ain't number 2. And I don't even like saying that silly mess right there. Top 2, but we ain't number 2. Top 3, but we ain't number 3. Man, just say number 1 then. That's what you want to say. He number 1, y'all. He is number 1. Spoke, what's happening? Triple B, what's good? Hey, man, have to. Ice Baby. Yeah, man, nice addition. He'll be an amazing addition. Ice, he is him. JP, what's good? Missy Willer, week 2, day 4, y'all. Listen. Grab that Bible, get in that word, listen to good stuff while you riding to work. Your life will change. My life is changing. And when I tell you God is good, he good. And that's on the daily, that's the 5-day Bible plan where you read it in a year. Grab that. Freddie, what's good? Miss Anderson, what's happening? Yeah, hey, I know. Hey, see, Miss Anderson in Houston, I told you he probably still the man there. And in Tennessee, he probably still the man there. Man, they love that man. Shiny King, what's good? Hey, they should. Bro, they should hire him unless Coach Pride and them got somebody else he know. So to me, George Hegeman and Coach Mike Munchak, that's elite status. Miss Beverly, what's good? Yeah, it would be a great addition. If they decide to hire him and he wants to coach, it's game on. Cap, you say sitting in the sun when it's 50 degrees is a recipe. Appreciate it, the content. Hey, man, I got to get it in. I love being outside. Regina E. CB, yeah, man, he'll be good. FD, I'll let you say get Mike in. I want him like right now. But see, y'all got to know, I know y'all already probably got a clue that Coach Prime already got who he got. I don't know who he has, but he got who he got. He has who he want already. So he either one of them two, or they already got somebody else. So we going to be blessed either way. The O-line going to be blessed either way. Coach. C4, what's good? DMV in the building. I appreciate it. Lil Mama G. Ron, yeah, that's him. He the man. JB, Jennifer, what's good? Matt, you say Coach Prime was having a ball yesterday. You said he was all up in New York like a kid in the cat. Hey, Matt, I saw it. He was. Hey, boy, come to the candy shop. Come to the candy shop. Hey, Luke, you say I would love to see Coach Prime get a young black offensive innovator to come in, the understudy Pat Shermer to groom him, be the next OC. Yeah. I think Coach Dancy possibly would have been Coach Prime at the Power 4 level first black defensive coordinator. But, you know, Dancy gone. But that still don't mean he won't come back for it. But, yeah. As far as the OC, you never know. You never know. He got some guys there that's rocking with him that's in that offensive coordinator analyst spot. So you never know if they sitting there learning and trying to figure out how they could do it, make they come up. Because, you know, everybody trying to make moves. So, hey, Pete, what's good? Brandon, you said, I'm honestly thinking Munchak is coming to be the offensive line coach also as Danzy and Coach AP. What was AP? As Danzy. You mean George Hilo? Now, George Hilo probably going to be the D-line coach. I mean, the outside / DN. That's what I think. And I was planning on talking about that tomorrow. You talking good in the time yeah, man. You gotta have that. Self, you say that O-line from Illinois was a big addition. Yeah, he was. Z gonna hold it down. I want him to. Man, imagine they get coached by him. Boy, Wild Dog, what's good? Mo, what's happening? Hey, Mac, I might as well. Ron, you say he lives in Colorado. Yes, please come down. I want him to, man. I want him to. If he want to coach, he will. I think he will bless our O-line. Like that's all he has been about. Like, remember I told y'all yesterday, if you start becoming what you feel you were destined to be, man, you'll be Antonio Pierce. Well, somebody say he can't come back to college yet, so I don't know, Brandon. I feel like once you get into something and you start cooking with that hot grease, cooking. Once you start figuring out this what you should be doing, man, love that thing and roll in it. They can't stop you. And I think that's what he'll do. I think that's exactly what he would do. Damien, you say they will never let Coach Prime have him. Ooh, they know what time it is. They know this, man. Boy, we got Hall of Famers in the trenches. They won't be able to stop us. Goodness, they won't be able to stop us. We will be a force. Boy, if he just down for that, man. If he down for it. I don't know if he want to coach college ball, but if he's down for this college ball, and Pat Shermer done told him, boy, you'll love it. You'll love coaching these young men. It brings something out of you that you ain't have in the league. If he can see it that way, but I'm pretty sure. Now think about it. Now, if me and Pat cool, I'ma slide down and see him now. If me and Pat cool, if me and Pat like that, and we got them 2 years together, we worked together on the same exact team in Denver with the Broncos, and I'm still here. Man, I'ma holler at him. And then we coached at the same time. We got a lot going on. We almost kind of the same people as far as our coaching journey. So, man, God, dog, we'll have one. But it ain't no knock against George. He could be that guy too. He could be that guy too. I'm just telling y'all. I see when y'all make me research this stuff. I go research. I like to get off in it. Get off in it. Get off in it. Nah. I like to get off in that thing now. Mo, what's good? Robert, you say you have me excited once that O-line get that wall with the new QB and the receivers. Our running back should be able to get 5. Oh, we start averaging 5 to 10 a carry. Oh, my goodness. Mark us down for the Big 12 championship. Mark us down for the playoffs. Mark us down. Mark us down. Down, down, down. We getting down. We getting down. Double A, you say, hey, it's snowing here in Dallas. Texas weather getting bad. Dog. Woo. Hey, I love me some Florida. I can't lie. I thank God for letting me be in Florida. I was meant for this area, especially how my body operate with the weather. Now we meant for this area. I can't remember how I used to act while I was in middle school and elementary and high school, but I remember I acted in college with that weather. I ain't like that weather. I ain't like that coldness. I did like to see snow when I saw it, but after I see it a couple days, hey man, I'm good. Gonna move on. Snow go. The truth, what's happening? We gonna see. Mike Munchak. He is him. Miss Pleasant Blunt. Miss Pleasant Blunt. Luke, you say, could you see Prime trying to bring in AP to help? I don't know if he can because he might have that clause on him. If the clause is done, he could. Because it seemed like they rock. FD, you say we are going to have a great running game. We will. Whoever coached that O-line this year, I hope it's a guy that want to be there for a while because it look like we got something now. Regina E, you say it's super cold in Central Texas today, but dry. I don't know what that means, but cold is cold. You cold today? I'm cold, but not cold like the other days. I'm cold, but not like the other days. FD, you say if Mike wants to coach, then Coach Prime can get him. That's what I'm saying. Especially if he want to coach college kids. But now with kids so much older, well, he still will have the young ones. Because you got George, but he can mold him. Imagine how Munchak could mold these boys. He would mold them. This ain't no guy who ain't never had no room. This is a guy who done had the room. Who not only had the room, had the whole room. The whole organization room. Like he him. So, man, D, you say big name coaches is cool, but offensive scheme is the most important part with how your line run, block, and pass protect. Correct. But him and Pat Shermer, offensive coordinators and O-line coaches, they go like glue. I done seen a lot of times in certain schemes, they plug them together. They plug and go, plug and go, plug and go, not plug and go. So I think they could get it done together. But yeah, you're right. The scheme is going to have to do what it do. But we had a scheme this year that won 9 games, could have won 10, could have been in the Big 12 championship game. So I think we schemed up pretty well. Coach Prime ain't gonna venture too far off from what they are already doing. So yeah. Damien, you say Coach Munchak, money check, 1 2 1 2. Hey, he gonna be him. Let me see now. Let me see. Can you get down low? SC Sneakerhead. Brandon, you say y'all correct. He can't coach until God dog. Oh yeah, well, we ain't worried about him. I don't even know if Coach Prime be coaching at that time. That's a lot of, well, hold on. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Oh, he could be coaching at that time, but that's a long time. That's a long time. That's a long time. That's a long time. Hey, but yeah, y'all. But again, Coach Prime, 9 times out of 10 already has his O-line coach locked in. Well, I guess I ain't gonna say locked in. I ain't gonna say locked in because if he was locked in, they would announce it. But put it like this: the next time Coach Prime has to go up and speak, I know somebody gonna ask him. So he's either gonna say, hey, excuse me, George Hegeman is that guy, or we'll announce it through Twitter. You know, social media, they're going to announce it and say that we got a head coach. So we about to see. I mean, not a head coach, but an O-line coach. We about to see now. Matt, you say I see Colorado beefing up that O-line. Yeah, they are. They are. I want them to actually be dominating. Like, I want them to go out there and really do what they do. I really want them to go out there and do what they do. I really do. God's child, you say, hey, Colin, just not getting in, but what's your thoughts on the O-lineman from Illinois? He is a 3-year starter. 2 of the years he had Big Ten honorable mention, so that means he was doing something to get acknowledged. I think he's 6'6", 335. So he a big boy, and I think he played right guard or right tackle. I'm good with it. Like, now, since we have been in this process with Coach Prime, we've seen him bring a whole bunch of players in 23 because we had to make a new roster. In 24, we went and got what we needed, but we still had to bring in, like, to get that line right, so we brought in a whole bunch of O-linemen. This year, so far, we have brought in young guys as O-linemen and 3 transfers. So, we just going to see how it play out. He got the size. He a 3-year starter. To me, it sound good. It's just, I got to see what it do now. This the year now of me seeing what people do. Like, I got to see what you do now. Like, it's fine and dandy that, and it looks good. You want them to have the credentials, a 3-year starter versus a 0-year starter. You want them to have them credentials, but I actually want to see what they do. I want to see what they do. Like, are they really like that? I want to call my business partner and say, bro, go look at that O-line and D-line and tell me what you think. Because my business partner played middle linebacker. So he said he could tell right out the gate what the O-line and D-line going to be about right out the gate, right in spring ball. I like, dog, like that? He said, yeah. So every year, my business partner called it out. And every year, he has told me that, they just ain't got it like that, dog. They gonna win some, but not like that, dog. So for the past 2 years, we'll say he'll tell me what he think they wins and losses will be based on what that O-line and D-line look like. And this year, just like he said, he's like, bro, y'all, they ain't got it like that. They ain't really just fully got it like that yet. So I'm going to let my business partner really look at them again during the spring and fall camp. So I give you his assessment around spring about the O-line and D-line, and then I give you his assessment around fall camp. And then he been right. He been right every time. He been right every time. Both years about Coach Prime, like the O-line, D-line stuff, he been on the money. So now I'm just waiting in year 25. I'm excited that we got some big guys, got some guys that have been starting, but I just need to see them mix with our players and see what they do. I almost, a piece of me feel like one of them freshman boys gonna get on that line and start. It just do. It just feel like one of them real cocky, like he like that. So I'm like, all right, do your thing, boy. Do your thing, shout it, do your thing. Hey, do your thing, baby, do your thing. TC, what's good? E. Johnson, hey, good. Hey, that's a great thing, man. I take that all day. Lisa, you say, is Tyler going to be a senior? Yes. If he doesn't go play in the All-Star game, yes. Ron, you say there are NFL O-linemen that made a name for themselves, like Munchak. Light and Munchak are 2. I remember watching these guys. That's what I'm saying. I want to roll. I want to roll with it. Roll with it. The truth, you said Prime has to get this higher right. Can't have a new O-line coach every year that never coached before. Well, his first O-line coach, he actually has coached O-line like a lot of years. But again, that OC and OC and O-line coach, they normally flow together. So they was flow to San Diego State together. Then the other one left, said, "Nah, I'm going to Northwestern." So yes, we do want to get somebody in. Now he did give Phil Lowe his first opportunity to be a head coach. I mean, an offensive line coach, like have your own group. But as far as if we bring in George Hegeman or Mike Munchak, neither one of them have coached college level, but they have coached that offensive line. They have coached that offensive line. So yeah, that's where we at. FD, yeah, CG, my boy. I think he might start. Well, he just showed he was hungry, and I like that. Truth, you say you're George. Well, we gonna find out. Ron, you said Coach George Hilo is a good choice too. For the defensive side of the ball, yes, he's a great choice for the defensive side of the ball. William, you said Prime said he might consider coaching the NFL if his sons can play on the same team. What's your thoughts on that? Man, I did a whole show on that yesterday. Coach Prime gave me an alley hoop on that. You got to go look. Hey, look it up. I did the show yesterday, but just a quick thought of it. If a team was to hire him and say, see, it's two ways he doing this, or could be doing this. And it's just me. I ain't asking him nothing. It's just me talking. So he could be doing it, that he actually would consider that and really would go to the NFL if the NFL hired him, but also had that that top pick to get Shador. Because you could circle back and get Shiloh, so that ain't going to be hard. But yes, get Shador. And then somehow end up getting Shiloh later down the line. But that could be real or just talk to get him position him as the top 3 head coaches in the country, money-wise. Because I think the highest is 13 million and some change. So that's the highest paid coach. That's either Dabo or Kirby. He wants to be either with them or above them, I believe. But at the same time, he could be trying to get more money for NIL, get more money for his coaches. It's a reason he ain't signed that contract yet. I don't know what it is, and maybe he has signed it. We just don't know and they ain't put it out yet. But it's a reason all this stuff getting said. So, you know, Coach Prime is a master. He's like a master class. He's a doctorate in marketing. He a doctorate in that. So, Coach Dre, what's good? So that's where I feel that is. Matt, you say they had a good shot of you on the Netflix season commercial? I got to see that one. Luke, you say he said he want to follow them boys, though he said he would have to be there prior. Correct. That means get hired now. That means if the NFL going to hire him now, so him and the GM or him and the owner could say, hey, we going to get my sons. But yeah, I don't know how that's really going to go down. Stephanie, what's good? Appreciate it. Hey, Coach Prime is proactive like a champion. God's child, you say, I feel like because of the upgrades to this year's offensive line this year, we'll have a better run game. We should. But we've been saying that from day one. So now it's just Coach Prime got to come out and prove it. But if history repeats itself, if it repeats itself, he did have a 1,000-yard rusher within 3 times that he took the field. He took the field in the spring of 21 and the fall of 21. So that's two seasons in 1 year. Then he took the field in fall of 22, and that's when he had a 1,000-yard rusher. So I'm good. Ice Baby, you say what the temperature is? I couldn't even tell you. I don't know. I just know it was cold early. FD, you said Coach Prime is great for college football and CU. Mr. Rick George and Colorado will take care of Prime as coaches with that. And we need that NIL money now. Hey, we need that 20 mil. We need that 20 mil off over there. We need that big boy money. Benzo, you said at this point, Coach Colorado can't afford a bad offensive line coach. 2 years of a bad O-line is unacceptable. Well, we technically, if y'all didn't like the line in 23 and y'all didn't like the line in 24, we already have technically 2 years of us not having the O-line that we prefer. So, yes, we don't want to have a year 3 of a no 1,000-yard rusher. Like, we need a 1,000-yard rusher or very, 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 very close of a 1,000-yard rusher. Missy Willie, you say, will him saying that make players rethink coming to see you? I don't think so, because I think behind the scenes, they saying what they saying to him. I think behind the scenes, the players know what time it is. That's why they keep rolling in. I think they already know the O-line coach. I think the whole thing's set, but it's just us waiting on it. See, Wilson, you say must be cold out there. You usually hype. You got that lane, man. Hey, yeah, that wind be chopping now. It slide right across my eyebrows right there. Zoop, zoop, zoop. TL, you say now that 2 is not the QB, we will see a more balanced attack. We should. Because now, well, you got a quarterback, I keep telling y'all, K-Salt gonna run it and K-Salt gonna throw it. So you really can't lose with that. Like, K-Salt finna get out there and ball. And then the running backs wanna shine too. Like, every running back wanna hit that 1,000 yards. They do. They do. Like, I want them to hit the 1,000. Let me see now. The truth, you say he's just trying to get Shiloh drafted. Yeah, but that don't matter if he ain't there. Because you can say that, but if you ain't signing up to take one of these jobs, we ain't worried about trying to get up there and pick Shador unless it's a team already wants Shador. Now, what if the Saints offer him the job and go get that #1 pick for Shador, or the Raiders offer him the job and go get that pick for the Shador? Now, that'd be, hey, them two in a dome, the weather gonna always be perfect, and you'll be good for 8 games, guaranteed. Matt, you say K-Salt said he wanted to come because he likes the spotlight and see you. Listen, and he get to show the whole world what he buy. I hope that boy dance, not the dance. I hope that boy get off out there. Dog, I hope he get off. Get the call right, what's happening? Yeah, I hope that boy get off. TL, you say Michael was by far our best running back if he doesn't suffer that injury. I can't, listen. I like Micah. That boy vision is like no other. That boy be seeing that thing. I don't know if it's because he be low to the ground and he be sliding through them big old, huge old linemen, but he was out there doing it. I told him to his face, I say, boy, you like that. I say, your vision is, woo. But who would have thought that was going to be my last game seeing him really play like he was that versus that UCF game. Dog, I didn't want to see that. And he was getting them touchdowns too. Bam! He'll slide up in that thing. Bam, bam. So, him. Yeah. Ice, baby. We got some running backs now. IA could tote it. DH could tote it. Hood could probably tote it. Charlie O could tote it. So, we got some linemen. The truth, you say can't go into year 3 not running the ball. Now, you are 100% correct. And you are 100% right in the sense that we will actually be running it. Because K-Salt gonna give us 500 to 1,000 yards, guaranteed. K-Salt will give us 500 to 1,000 yards at the quarterback spot now. So imagine what that's gonna do for the running backs. Boy, the running backs should tote that thing. They should tote that thing. Man, they should tote that thing. I feel they should. Ice Ice Baby, what's happening? Oh, okay. Ice Ice Baby, you said in year 3. Appreciate you. Appreciate it.
Look at my hands one.
All right. um, what he said? You said the championship? Yeah. I take that too. I will take that too. I want a chip bad too. I want the chip like yesterday. Nah, Ali, he gonna stay. Prime ain't dipping like that now. He ain't gonna splurge like that. He ain't gonna splurge like that. Uh, this offense finna look good, y'all. I really like what we got. I really like it. I really like it. Luke, you say I wouldn't mind a dual threat running back to get us 800 rushing it. I think we got that. I think we got a running back that could give us that. We got a running back that could catch that thing. We got a running back that could do that. Lisa, you say remember what he did to Shiloh in practice? What he did? Oh, Ali, man, who I got tonight? It's Penn State and Notre Dame. Man, I actually I don't know, because Penn State was running it, but Notre Dame defense was holding it down. So I think that's where it's gonna come. Oh, you say Michael? Yeah, hey, well, Shiloh bammed him, and then Michael said, "Nah, you won't get me no more." He was ready. See, Wilson, you said running backs just need legit holes to run through. That's really it. Now, some of them so special where they could just do what they do, but not saying we ain't got that, but yeah. Y'all got Penn State, TNT World. Coach Dre, you got Penn State. Mac, you got Notre Dame. I got to see how it play out. Like, I know after maybe first half what that thing going to look like. But I really ain't got no dog in the fight, but I don't know how good Notre Dame offense is. I know Penn State going to run the air out the ball. Can Notre Dame run the air out the ball is the question. So that's where that thing get tricky at. But my thing is, whoever can go win it all out of them two, I need them to go in and go out there and show up. Hayes, you say Hall of Famer? Yeah, he is. We need him ASAP. Coach Dre, you say the offense will be balanced because these quarterbacks will not have to, the green light to change the plays. Yeah. Yeah. And K-Salt, he's going to make it balanced. K-Salt going to make that thing balanced. K-Salt going to have that thing balanced. Yeah, hey, Munchak, that guy. He that guy. All right, Mixes. You say Mike coming to Pittsburgh. What they want him? They need O-line coach. Hey, Lawrence, both of them black head coaches. Lawrence, Penn State and Notre Dame both got black head coaches. Carl, what's happening? D, you said K-Salt being a dual threat QB will improve the running game. Now opposing defense have to contain the gaps responsibility so that will also slow down the pass rush. Correct. That's why we already know what we finna do. Like, Coach Prime will have a 1,000-yard rusher, but it's like, what we gonna do after that? Because what I realize, y'all, is you never really get to sit and just soak in the wins. Every win, you get ready for the next one. If you win the Big 12, you get for the playoffs. Lose the playoffs, you're like, Then you get ready for next year. So it ain't even like you can sit and roll in it. Like, I get why Nick Saban used to say, man, hey, man, yeah, we want to chip. Who we recruiting? Because you done it. You done it. You done it. Yeah, he got both of them black. Not based on the comments. He is black. Is daddy black. Hey, man, I'm going to hit that one out the ballpark. Raw, you say O-line hasn't been the same since he left. Oh, Pittsburgh? Oh, he like that? That's why we need him. That's why we need Coach Munchak right there. That's why we need him. Raw, you say you love the Bucs, but I love the Steelers more. You know, my mom used to like the Steelers, but I don't know how much she rock with them no more. I don't know what her favorite team is no more. Carl, you say I got Penn State to cover the spread. What the spread is on them, what the score supposed to be. Tia, you say if everyone remembers the Jackson State days, year 3 was, year 3, he was out there rolling. Year 3, they were running that ball. Year 3, they was running that ball. They ran that. They had a 1,000-yard runner year 3, and they had Savion. Savion Wilkinson was the running back. Savion Wilkinson. Lawrence, you say that's why I win either way. I'm just happy. Right, we finally have one at the Power 4 level / Power 5, you know, all that. Power 6 at whatever time. We'll finally have one in the main game. Let's see if they can pull it off. Let's see if they can bring that chip to the crib. But I definitely want whoever has the real opportunity, whoever has the team equipped enough to beat Ohio State or Texas, that's who I want to win. That's who I need to get in the door. The team that can actually do it. Hey, Coach Dre, appreciate it. Simo, you say, will Deion run option plays with his QB transfer from Liberty? He should, because the quarterback was doing it. Man, that QB can do it all. That boy can do it all with that ball in his hand. He would take off with it and talk that trash to you. Yeah, hey. K-Salt is him, y'all. K-Salt is going to do his thing. Damn, you say, when you said Munchak had a perfect resume, the perfect part was with the Steelers. Oh, he balled out like that with the Steelers? See, I went checking him like that. Was that when they won the Super Bowl or something? But I do know this. If we get him, he is him. DW, you say offensive line will be noticeable difference in 25. It will be, because we got a lot of moving parts now. We got a lot of different moving parts. Josh, you said Notre Dame coach looked black, but he avoids acknowledging it, which is why I say Penn State coach is the black one to me. Yeah, I guess they want for it to be done because they're that good of a coach. And that could be why they have got the job. But at the same token, y'all will be the first, one of y'all gonna be the first black head coach to get into the game, no matter how you want to slice that pie. Y'all the first ones to do it. So, hey, let's get it. 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 I'm down with either way. Either way it go, we're going to have a brother off in there coaching. And, Damien, appreciate it. We're going to have a brother off in there coaching. College Bound, you said Marcus Freeman words were taken out of context. Yeah, I heard the whole thing. I heard it when he said he represents, he know that everybody watching him see how he get down, but he will open up more doors. But you have to get that opportunity. Like now you got Michael Vick and Deshaun Jackson at the HBCUs. You know they'll grab a coach out of there now because of Coach Prime. And Eddie George doing good. But then also you got your coach at Maryland. You got your coach at Southern Miss now. You got your coach at Syracuse. You got Willie Simmons at FIU. Now, y'all, Willie Simmons gonna make a come up. Ooh, y'all, when I tell y'all, when Willie Simmons is going to make a come up, he is going to make a come up. Oh, Virginia got one too. Yep, hey, he from that Dabo coaching tree. Yeah, Virginia was doing good, and then they hit it like a bumpy road. UCLA, yep. I forgot how many it is at the D1 level. But I don't think we have none in the SEC. We have only one in the Big 12, I think. We have maybe 4 or 5 in the Big 10. And then you have maybe 1 in the ACC. No, 2 in the ACC. So somewhere like that. Yeah, Damien, I seen it earlier. Did y'all win the chip that year? Matt, you say I take so much information. Hey, man, you got to lay it down. I don't call. You say, are there any gators in that pond? If there's ever one in there, they'll get him out. If there's ever one in there, they'll get him out. College Bound, you said Franklin, the one with, you say he got a black wife. I thought both of them did. Well, hey, it is what it is. We going to have a brother off in there, whether it's even, all of us probably down the line mixed. So probably none of us all the way black, just all the way. But yeah, for the main part, you know he a brother off in there. You got a brother off in the chip. Like it's a brother. It's a brother. It's a brother in the chip this year, y'all. Now, can we win it? I want to get there and win it. Get there and win it. If it's going to be a new coach to win it, because all 4 coaches, Coach Sharp, Coach Day, Coach Freeman, and Coach Franklin, all of them, whoever make it and win it all, they will be the first head coach outside of the active head coaches to have a chip, which is a national championship, because you got Bill Belichick with Super Bowls, so he don't count in the college conversation, though. But as far as college coach with national championships, Dabo and Kirby are the only active ones. So if anyone can win it, let Franklin or Freeman get that. Because you never know if you're going to ever get back. Like, maybe Notre Dame could get back again. You never know. Maybe Penn State might could get back again. You just never know. Like they did a blue chip thing on it. Ohio State had all the stars. About every position, they got all the stars. So on paper, Ohio State supposed to win. But that last game they played, they were balling now. But see, Texas, when they play the game, Texas feel like they have it where the game could go either way. With Texas, that thing could kind of go either way, because Texas with the Clemson game, they could have lost, but they didn't. Texas with Arizona State, they could have lost, but they didn't. Could they do Ohio State like that? They could have lost, but they didn't. So I think their game going to be real exciting. Tonight's game, I think, to me, feel like going to be a running game. Whoever can stop the run going to win the game. Because I think they're going to be running it. I think they're going to run it. Yeah, hey, they be off in there. Right now, y'all, Coach Prime probably already got their head coach. Not the head coach. I keep saying head coach. Coach Prime probably already had that O-line coach sitting there chilling. Sitting there locked in. They just sitting back laughing like, man, when y'all want to put it out, man? You know what? They might not put it out until he signed his deal. Well, when they officially put the deal out. Because Coach Prime say they've been talking about this deal now. They've been talking about this deal to have him on as the coach. So if they already been talking about the deal, something finna happen. I think Coach Prime going to end up being in the top 3. At worst case scenario, top 5. But I'm thinking top 3 of highest paid college coaches in the country. Because what he's doing at Colorado, I don't know another coach that could come do that. I don't know another coach that could give you a Hall of Fame resume, a ball in baseball and football, got you music, got you cleats, got you down with the culture. I don't know if you could have nobody better than him, like at Colorado. He would have did this anywhere he was at. He would have did that Colorado. He would have did that South Florida, right around the corner from me. He would do that no matter where he was. He was at Florida State, he would have did it. If he was at University of Miami, he would have did it. He was at Memphis, he would do it. Wherever he at, he gonna do it. So, yeah, I think he deserves the money. I think he will get the money. I think he should be up there in the top. But hey, that's how I feel about it. Matt, you say that man brought in so much money and held so much. Yeah, like everybody thriving. Listen, they know the difference with him being there, and they will know the difference with him not being there. They will feel it both ways. They feel it while he's there, and they gonna feel it when he eventually retire. Hey, blessings to y'all. I'll be back on later today and rock out with y'all. Holla, holla, holla.